The forest was too quiet that night, just the crackle of our dying fire and the weight of the darkness pressing in around us. Three of us sat there, me, my brother Jake, and our friend Liam, stranded in the middle of nowhere, telling stupid stories to pretend we weren't scared. Then the whistling started. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth as we settled around the crackling fire. Our backpacks heavy with supplies, determined to find the perfect remote camping spot. Now, as the last light of day faded behind the towering evergreens, the three of us, me, my younger brother Jake, and our childhood friend Liam, sat in a loose circle. The fire casting long, dancing shadows across our tired faces. The forest at night was never truly silent, but tonight was different. The usual chorus of crickets and distant owls had fallen eerily quiet. Only the occasional pop of burning wood and the rustle of leaves in the faint breeze broke the heavy silence. Liam was halfway through telling some ridiculous ghost story, the kind we'd heard 100 times before, when it happened. The whistle cut through the night like a knife. At first I thought, imagine it, a single wavering note, so soft it might have been the wind playing tricks on my ears. But then I saw Liam's face go pale in the firelight. His hand froze mid-gesture, his story forgotten. Jake snorted, tossing a twig into the fire. Hear what? Your terrible storytelling? Then it came again, clearer this time. A slow, deliberate sequence of notes that formed no recognizable tune, yet somehow felt intentional. My skin prickled with goosebumps despite the fire's warmth. This wasn't the random whistle of wind through trees. This was something else, something that sounded almost curious. Liam stood so fast his camping chair nearly toppled over. His flashlight beam cut through the darkness, illuminating the dense wall of trees surrounding our small clearing. The light trembled slightly in his grip. "Hello," he called out, his voice cracking on the second syllable. The beam swept left, then right, revealing nothing but swaying branches and shifting shadows. Silence. Then, impossibly, the whistle answered from our right. Closer this time. Much closer. Jake was on his feet now, too. "Okay, not funny," he said, though his voice lacked its usual confidence. "If this is one of your pranks, Liam." But Liam wasn't listening. His flashlight beam darted wildly from tree to tree. The whistle came again, now from directly behind us. I spun around so fast I nearly tripped over my own feet. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. The fire chose that moment to sputter, its light dimming alarmingly. In the sudden gloom, the temperature seemed to drop 10 degrees. The fire was our only safety. It flickered, warm and bright, until it didn't. The first whistle was soft, almost like the wind. But the second, it was waiting for us to notice. Liam's flashlight swept the trees. Empty. But then, it answered. From behind us. The fire dimmed, shadows stretched. The temperature dropped. I could see my breath. It made no sense. It wasn't even that cold before. A shiver ran down my spine as I turned. Oh, something moved. I wanted to tell myself it was a trick of the firelight, that my mind was playing tricks on me. But then the fire sputtered, barely a flicker now. We ran, hard. Branches tore at our arms, our legs. But no matter which way we turned, the whistle followed. It never sounded frantic. It never changed pitch. Just steady, calculated, left, behind us, and then ahead. My lungs burned, my feet ached, but I didn't stop, none of us did. Then out of nowhere, Liam's flashlight flickered over something. My stomach flipped. The fire pit, the logs, the tent. We were back. I breathed. And there, standing in the dark just outside the firelight, was it, smiling, watching, waiting. We thought we escaped. We ran until our legs gave out, crashing onto the gravel road where Liam's truck was parked. No one spoke. We just drove. The entire way back, the silence was deafening. No one wanted to say it, but we all felt it. Something wasn't right. That night I collapsed into bed, exhausted. My heart was still pounding, my mind replaying the night over and over. The whistle came again, closer. Directly behind us. I spun around so fast I nearly tripped over my own feet. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. The fire chose that moment to sputter, its light dimming alarmingly. In the sudden gloom, the temperature seemed to drop 10 degrees. My breath fogged in the air before me, despite it being early fall. That's when I saw it. Just at the edge of the dying firelight, where the shadows grew thickest, something moved. Tall. Its limbs seemed to stretch unnaturally long, its torso too thin. The fire flared up again briefly, and in that flickering light, I saw its face, or rather, the absence of one. The smooth, featureless skin stretched tight over where features should be, save for one grotesque exception. A mouth stretched far too wide, its corners nearly touching where ears should be. The whistle sounded again, right in my ear. The smell hit me first, rotting meat and damp soil and something sweetly chemical that made my stomach churn. Hot breath moistened the side of my face. We ran. No discussion, no plan. One moment we were frozen in terror, the next we were crashing through the underbrush, branches whipping at our faces and arms. William's flashlight beam bounced wildly ahead of us, illuminating brief glimpses of the treacherous terrain. Behind us the whistle continued, sometimes